grabbed the stupid bitch by a nappy ass ear. She started talking shit, wouldn't you know? Reached back like a pimp, slapped the hoe. Her father jumped up and he started to shout, so I threw a right cross, cold knocked him out. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard.
Hey guys, how's it going here? I got a match for you today. I'm going to be using Catstoise, which is a version of the Blastoise deck with only Keldeos, no Black Kyurems. And I'm going to be playing against a guy who's playing Kyurem Deoxys with Keldeo for switching. He gets a pretty good start. He also plays Lugia. But I gotta go first. I mean, you never want to see Squirtle there in the beginning. And I actually choose to make a pretty risky play. Like, seeing that he has Lugia in the active, I'm just gonna assume that he has, you know, like, nothing to just one-shot, like knock me out on his first turn. So I chorus the Nun, and then I beach for 7. A pretty nerve-wracking play. I don't know if I'd ever choose to do that in a tournament. I probably would have just computer searched for an N and went with that. But he's going to be able to get a Kyurem out there. He plays down a laser, so I'm poisoned. And he gets a Deoxys and plays N. He ends me into a pretty hand that I'm not too fond of. I really don't like it. He's going to get another Plasma Ball out there. He's got 2 Kyurems and 2 Deoxys on the bench. It looks like he's got a Water Energy there on that Kyurem. And he's going to beach for himself. I'm going to play down my second Squirtle. I'm going to Skyla for an Ultra Ball. And Ultra Ball away 2 Water Energy to get Keldeo. So I can rush in, save myself from the poison, and then beach. I'm also going to attach. I'm not going to burn the catcher quite yet. So I'm going to beach till I have 7. That'll end my turn. He's going to attach another energy to Kyurem and Chorus Machine. So that's pretty damn threatening right there. He's going to be able to do 140 without any help. With a laser, though, as he plays down, he'll be able to hit 170. So he's hoping for a switch, some way to get that Lugia out of the active to one-shot my Keldeo. He puts down a Keldeo of his own, but I am not seeing a float. There it is. Whoa. But the problem is he does not get the Verbank, it doesn't look like. So he's not going to be able to knock me out. Pretty awesome. I get an okay hand here. I get to play down a lot of cards, and then I can end. I really don't want to play down the my full bench, but I'm going to. Because I kind of wanted to be able to have room for Mr. Mime. But I play down the other Keldeo. I'm going to attach an energy. In the case that I get a Blastoise and a couple more energy, I attach that 1 energy to the active. It didn't really help out there, so I'm not going to rush in because I'm within snipe range, so I'm going to make him do more damage than he has to the active, or force him to use a catcher. And then I'll beach for like 1 or whatever. He finally gets out that Verbank, though. And if he does nothing, which is an option, you could also scoop. That's an option, too. And you know, just gonna let him hit Keldeo up there, a little sleepy night Keldeo. But things are getting serious as he's getting another energy on the other Kyurem, and that's not good. So I really need a big turn here. I want to knock out his active Kyurem. I think I called it a Keldeo before. It's a Kyurem. I do get the Ultra Ball, which is nice. I'm going to Ultra Ball away a beach and a water to get myself a Blastoise, which happens to be the only one in the... Nope, just kidding. That was a different game. So I get out the Blastoise. Going to rare candy it there. And I'm going to rare candy the middle one. Play down the Mime, play down the beach, play down the energy retrievals, and deluge twice to the active Keldeo, and then play Juniper, which is pretty solid. I also get another Blastoise out, and if I so choose, I get another I get War Turtle, but I forget, or it didn't occur to me that there were only 2 Blastoise in my deck and one is prized, so I Ultra Ball those away, and I don't have enough energy to do anything here. I could play Catcher, but he's got the Float Stone, so I'm going to rush in, try and keep a healthy Keldeo on the bench, and Beach. The Beach was not the most helpful Beach of all beaches. I do get some Tool Scrappers, so I could mess with his Keldeo a little. But I mean, he's really threatening here with, it looks like 2 energies now on the benched Kyurem. In the active Kyurem, has all the energies it needs, and he plays down Laser and the Verbank, and there's a knockout. So that's bad. I do now draw into the other energy, and that's enough to knock out 1 Kyurem, because he has 130, and 4 energies on the Keldeo will do 130, and that's good. That's really good. It's going to force him to have an energy and a laser and all that jazz. So, I feel vulnerable because there's not much going on. He actually attaches to that Lugia, and I'm like, alright, so that's good. I don't have to worry about him attaching a water to the active Kyurem, so I'm not going to get knocked out this turn. So, he choruses for 9, which is pretty solid, man. 9 cards, and he only has to take 2 prizes. So, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty. Now, I'm going to count, look in his deck here, I see 3 lasers, and I also was looking at the plasma energy, and I believe there's only 1 in the discard, and then 2 in play, unless I miscounted there. Which is possible, because it was a quick look, and I was looking at lasers and not the thing I was actually looking for while I was playing the game. Now, I get a water energy, I have the chorus, I have the second scrapper, so I can scrapper his float stone again. So I'm going to do that, because I really just don't want to draw into the scrapper again, and I'm going to chorus for 9 myself. I get an Ultra Ball, which is sweet, because I can get a Keldeo. Now, I discard the Juniper because I figure I'd like to end this guy. I really would. Now, I have to look at my discard and see how many water energies are in there. There's 4, 5. So, I can Superior Energy Retrieval away a water and an N, and leave myself with an N and another Superior still, and be able to grab 4 water energies. So that feels pretty gnar, gonna say, man. So I could put all those on the benched Keldeo, rush in and knock out that Kyurem in the active, and that will feel really, really good. Knowing that it's going to be very hard for him to get out another Kyurem. It's going to be really hard for him to get Lugia attacking. He needs a catcher to make anything really bad. He attaches the water to the Kyurem and then Junipers. There's the Chorus Machine, and this is going to get him the last Plasma Energy. There are 2 in the discard, and then 1 on Lugia, and then he'll put 1 on this Kyurem here. And that's okay. It feels good. It feels good because I know that he's not going to be able to. There's 2 catchers, and there's 4 lasers that he used, so I'm safe. I'm pretty safe. He needs another catcher to really make me cry. I'm going to end him to 2 because I don't need anything in particular at the moment. I need to knock out this Kyurem, though, because it's going to be impossible for him to get Lugia up this next turn. But he does play down the DCE, which is frightening, and he did have a chorus. But again, I know that he can't get it up. I know that I have Superior Energy Retrieval, and I know that I have Catcher. So I know that that Lugia is going down. Now, I need 7 energy, as opposed to 6 for a 170 Pokemon, to do 190 to knock out Lugia, since it has 180 HP. I'm counting, I have 4 on my Keldeo, there's 2 in my hand, so I gotta see how many there are in my deck. There's 1, and there is 2. So if I Superior Energy Retrieval the Catcher and a Water Energy, that will give me 3 Waters and a Juniper. I don't think I'm going to need the Juniper, but should I, for my last turn, I'll have it, and I'll be able to draw out my entire deck. So I'm going to attach all these Water Energies, and I'm going to knock out that Lugia. Now, it comes towards the end of the match, where it actually, like, TCGO crashes, but that's sad. But it's also okay, because it's pretty obvious I won. So I'm going to get 2 prizes here, and he's saying, oh my god, and stuff. He's very frustrated at the power of Catstoise's penis. There's nothing he can do. He can't retreat in anything. He can only attach an energy. There's no plasma energy that he can attach. And so I won, we're going to say, because there's no way he would have. Now, I'd like to say good game, and I'd like to say if you liked my narration and video, you could rate with a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You could comment on the video. If you comment on the video, I'll be so happy. I smile at every comment, and I try to reply to them all. And sometimes it's hard because you guys say stuff that's hard to reply to, but I try. And yeah, so if you comment, and then you could also subscribe to my channel and watch all the videos. Just watch them all. I don't see why you wouldn't. So hopefully more videos to come, and I love you guys, and keep watching. Bye.